Toastmaster Goto. The title is Say Nothing. Say Nothing. Toastmaster Goto comes to front.
I am shy. When I say this to the people who know me, they go, what are you talking about? You are not shy at all. You love talking with new people. Yes, I might look enjoying that, but at the bottom, I just cannot take awkward silence. I keep talking until an amusing topic comes up. I am really nervous when I'm talking. For me, what you just said is a blah, 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 blah. I love talking. The more I talk, the less I am shy. You may believe that the best way to make yourself understood or to give someone a message is to talk. But sometimes talking wouldn't help. As for my dad, he says nothing. When my dad was born in 1945, which is the same year World War II ended, so he's just one of those old-fashioned, typical, stubborn guys. But I do respect him for three specific features of his character. One, my dad hardly complained about unfair things or difficult issues that happened to him. My dad and grandpa hardly talked to each other because my dad refused to enter the grandpa's company. Instead, he entered a different company. Since that incident, my dad got much less support from my grandpa financially and emotionally than his brother did. But my dad never complained about it. Second, my dad doesn't get scared of anything easily. The other day, my dad, mom, and me, three of us were cleaning up the guest room of my grandpa's house. There are heaps of garbage, the statues or figurines, such as a horse, turtle, or bear. So the guest room looks like just a zoo. So imagine that all those statues of animals are looking at you, and my grandpa says, make yourself at home. No, you can't. One of them was a stuffed big bear put in a huge glass case, and it looked hideous because for the passage of time it covered with dead fleas and small insects. My mom and I said, ooh, it's hideous, I don't want to touch it. But my dad said nothing. With plain face, take out the bear, put it in a big blue sheet and wrap it and tie it up. Third, my dad make a decision right away. There are few big trees in grandpa's yard, which grandpa cherished a lot. We didn't like them because we had to take care of them like trimming branches. My dad chopped off all the trees without asking us by himself right after grandpa died. He was smiling while they are chopping off. With those three features, you see my dad chooses not to talk much. My mom doesn't like it. My mom goes, your dad never tells me where to go. Your dad never asks me when he throws away the important documents. Your dad never answers me when I call his name. But I still love him because I once got life-changing message from him. And then he said absolutely nothing. It was when I was 5th grade in elementary school. I accidentally broke the 3rd grade boy's front teeth while I was kind of wrestling with him. It was totally my fault. I should have been more careful not to hurt him. Worst of all, the teeth I broke was his permanent teeth, so it would never grow back again. Finding out I had done something I could not make up for, I got depressed, I got disappointed in myself. I felt terribly sorry for that kid. On that very night, my dad took me to the boy's house to apologize. On the way, My dad said nothing. The silence covering over us made me really scared. Oh God, Dad must be really mad at me. I would get punched later. The door opened. The boys' parents showed up. My dad, looking at them sincerely, and said, I am truly sorry for what my son did for yours. It's all my fault. There's no excuse for it. Putting his head toward them, and he kept saying he was sorry over and over, until finally the boys' parents accepted our apology. Behind my dad, I thought, God, what have I done? I made my dad miserable. I made my dad apologize for what I have done. I let him down. On the way home, filling my eyes with tears, I looked down and walked helplessly. My dad said nothing. Even after we arrived home, he said nothing. Soon later, my mom said, dinner is ready. I was too depressed to eat. So in my room, I sat down on the floor, holding my legs, putting heads down in silence. Several minutes later, my dad came up to me, putting this huge smile. He said, son, let's have dinner. You'll get cold. He acted as if nothing happened before. And that moment, I got his message. Ladies and gentlemen, when you feel like telling of children, please hold a second and take a good look at them. And if you are sure that they are already very, very sorry what they did, say nothing. Because that would be a strong message to them. The message is, son, I believe in you that you would never, ever do that again. My dad said nothing and got his message. Completely.